Thank you for Patreon now for donating to the Patreon. Guys, it's Vandiazel back in Cardfight Vanguard Dear Days video. So hope you guys enjoyed the play, comment, subscribe, bonus subscribe. So that's what we're gonna do is be Kana, Haru, and Kuro with Ava, and then we lost to Doshi. Even though we were hot dogging majority of the match, we lost literally because he happened to sack triggers at the very last moment, which sucks for us, but that's just how the game rolls. Now I have to beat him with Gravidia. And we keep playing Gravidia until I lose with it. Now, I kind of want to lose the first match with this because, you know, I don't really like Gravidia that much. But at the same time, I don't want this to last longer than it has to. And the reason why I also want to kind of lose with Gravidia is something that has kind of occurred to me mentally when I was starting these videos. And it occurred to me today while I was walking home from school. And that is, until like I basically blow through all the decks, the issue is that because we are playing nation by nation, we're gonna have like a repetitive thing. Like, we don't get to not play Brantgate until I literally can't play any more Brantgate decks. And even then, when Volstra comes out, if Volstra comes out before I finish this part of the Let's Play, then, and at the pace we're going, it probably won't by barely, then in that case, I can't, you know, do my thing. Also, really coincidence to note that I think the day Welstra comes out is the 25th, which I believe is either a day after or the day before I graduate, officially. Because I don't have to go back to school till the 8th. So, well, after the 18th, I don't have to go back to school in general. But, graduation, I believe, is the 24th to the 26th. So, you know, it's a long story. But, like, point is, I don't really, like, we're gonna be here for a while with Brantgate is the thing, so unless Doshi hopefully doesn't do this, but unless he goes on like a murder streak on all of my Brantgate decks, then we're just gonna be playing Brantgate until the cows call home, and that's pretty much it, really? Can I please pull a front defensively, because I don't want to have to guard this? Or can I pull any trigger defensively so I can at least guard the Vanguard, so I don't have to guard the Vanguard? And we can all see why I don't guard this, because if I were to, that would just be a drop of 2 hand cards. So, fuck me then. Okay then, as all wise men say, deck thinning is in fact deck winning, so yeet. Ride you. Okay, listen, I don't care what you, okay, don't draw me a trigger, but if you have to, don't let it be the heel or the over. Okay, I will 100% take that in this situation. Okay, we're gonna call you. We're gonna move you back. We're gonna, I'm glad that I can't do that. And then we're gonna play this one to try to slow charge 1. So we're gonna build up our orders to, you know, make his next turn a living hell. It's gonna be a trigger, I can roll a bet. I fucking knew it. Okay, battle phase, let me see a crit. He's gonna pull a defensive, isn't he? At this point, this isn't even like me guessing, it's just knowing that the AI is gonna fuck me. Okay. You can go to hell. Skill, I'm gonna place this into my order. Actually, I'm gonna place this one into my order zone specifically. So, you know, next turn we can do some shenanigans with our Barb Kudos. If he kills all of my rear guards, then that's kind of sad, but I can at least do some shenanigans. There's exactly 2 orders in drop, so if this does hit, I could use the skill to bounce them back, but I do plan on keeping them in drop to benefit from my, Barb Kudos over here, especially because I know he's gonna fucking kill my shit, so don't soul charge a trigger, please. Okay, that's annoying, but it's fine. And he damage checked on no trigger. Or do I... You know what? I have a plan. Is this dumb? Yes. Do I care? No. Okay, send those back. Skill of you, draw... You know what? It's fine. It wouldn't have gone off anyways. It's fine. I still have my plan in mind, it's just a matter of if I can pull it off again. And still, the AI does not use Randor's skill to soul charge. I don't know why it never does, it just refuses to for some reason. There goes my rear guard, he gets +10. And he's gonna, is he gonna do this dumb AI thing? Okay, so this AI is smarter, because we've seen the AI before, you know, just use all of Idris' skill for some reason. And I don't know whether to be terrified or happy that that happened, because that came out of nowhere. I thought I was being Mori Kawad for a second. I was like, oh shit, he's calling a board. Okay, be a trigger. What's the point of asking for the game to be nice if it's like... You know what's funny? we're in the same situation as last game. AKA, if this motherfucker sees a crit, I am dead. We are literally in the same situation as last game, and something tells me it's gonna happen again, even though this game he has seen a lot more crits than he did before. Okay, as long as you don't have a PG, which by assumption you do have, I'm fine. Don't see a crit. Okay, I live, thank God. Okay, next turn I have to either kill him or make it so that he has fucking nothing left. Thankfully, he has exactly enough rear guards to proc off both these fuckers. Okay, can I see a heal? I have a plan in mind. I don't care if it's my last heal like damage check. Thank you. I am now realizing that I may have just cursed myself, but you know what? That is a problem for future me, because now I have exactly 2 meteors to proc off of and drop. Cracks my knuckles, cracks my neck. Let's get fucking murdering. Ditch this. Ride from the ride deck. Gravidia Nordlinger. And we'll use her skill to fetch 1 of each, because I have enough soul charges in there already. But I do want at least 1 draw, so it's going to be a trigger. I can already bet one of the both are going to be triggers. Oh, cool. No. We'll call you. Then we'll use your skill. No, we're going to soul blast that, so I can therefore put that into my order zone and proc off in about 5 seconds, and then we'll do it again. And we'll use your skill, Soul Blast 1. I am 95% sure the over's on top or is near the top, but you know, hindsight's 20/20 as they say. Okay, something tells me we're not gonna say a single trigger in my draft check, but you know what? Is on the bright side, all of these are double critical, meaning if I see 1 crit, it is game. Actually no, yeah, if I do see a crit, it's game. Because, you know, if I see a crit, it's game. But, skills are gonna proc off, all those rear guards are going to die, and he's gonna have nothing to stop me. I really hope Full Meteor doesn't just target the front row specifically, which thankfully it doesn't, and, is it gonna auto-kill? Okay, it doesn't for some reason, even though it's a mandatory required you must kill something. I'm pretty sure it's a mandatory required you must kill something, right? Yeah, okay, well, it wouldn't have done that anyways. And he's guarding this for a 1 to pass, basically. Any trigger, and I'm not going to see one, am I? He's lost 3 heals. He has to pull the last one now, pretty much, so... I'm really glad I didn't fuck that up on the button click. Or I'm glad that it didn't let me fuck it up. Okay, so I'm dead next turn if he lives. So, don't pull your last heal or the over, please. First check. Okay, so now he can live at any range. No trigger. Oh, thank God. Because if he saw a heal, both these wouldn't hit now, so I won. Let's go. I am both annoyed that I won with Gravidia and not annoyed at the same time, because again, I don't want to like keep running through the rank 8 ones. So maybe I make it a rule that if I pick 3 decks from them and then I just stuck with them. Because that, honest to God, might be better. But my thing is, I want to kind of make it a theme of using all of the grade 4s. Okay, how about this? We'll be fair. If I lose here, we'll continue with the current streak. If I win here, we will do that idea where instead of playing with every single deck, I just pick 3 decks at random, and we play with those from each nation until, you know, I can't use them anymore. Let me just keep going with the ones I haven't used yet. So, Brank Ace has already been picked for it, sadly, but then, you know, the other ones can get, like, for example, my Keter lineup could be Graham Gray, Stagria, and Hexaorb. Like, it's a chance, you know, so, well, that'll only happen, though, is if I continue to win. And I'm now realizing I'm fighting Mika, oh god. I am not ready for this mentally. Can I see a defensive trigger? If I can see a defensive trigger, I'll feel a lot more confident about this game. I don't like where this is going already. You're gonna see a crit or something that fucks me over. That is something that fucks me over. It's a 10k booster. I may be playing a nuke deck, granted getting to go first with it, but on the downside, I still have to take 3 bloody damage because she keeps hitting me. See a trigger. I'm gonna draw a heal. I know what I said earlier, and the AI is gonna... Okay, I was wrong, but I know what I said earlier, and the AI is gonna fucking mess with me on that one. But Ride Bar Bringer, her skill, I'll Soul Blast out these three to draw a card in at 5k. Okay, I'm both feeling a little bit more confident in my abilities to win this and not at the same time. Please don't be a trigger. I'm not even mad, I'm not even disappointed either, it's worse. Just swing and okay, well, fuck me. I know you don't run front, so it doesn't matter what you see here. Oh, right, I forgot about that. You know what, I don't want to have to deal with these two later. I don't know anymore, man. I did not mean to swing at Van, I meant to swing at rear. Oh, please block this. Please drop 2 cards to block this. Okay, I'll take a 1, because it at least tells me there's a crit out. Oh, I didn't mean to swing at Van. I didn't mean to swing at Van. I meant to swing at rear. Call aboard. Call aboard. Literally call your entire hand, I beg of you. Okay? Okay, screw you. Because she gets a free bounce. Okay. Guard this. I can live this. As long as she doesn't pull a crit, I don't lose majority of my guarding power. I take this and pray that that luck is on my side. Why did I pretend like luck was on my side for even more than 5 seconds? Oh, and she has 3 cards, and one of them's going to kill me next turn, and I'm not gonna see a heal, am I? And there goes my guarding power. Whatever I draw now, I pretty much have to drop. If you're wondering why I didn't intercept, it's because I didn't want to lose that. So... Great, I lose out on a crit. Exactly what I want to see happen. Okay, listen, Gravidia, I am not in a good situation right now. I'm gonna need you to fix this, okay? I need this one drawn soul charge to actually be in my favor. Please. I hate everything. Okay, I'm not dead yet. Move back. Barcudo, then move the thing back and skill fetch that from drop zone. I did not, actually no, I didn't mean to do that. Please don't be a trigger on top, I beg of you. With whatever is holy in this world, let me somehow pull this out on top. I still have all of my heals in deck. It is possible for me to pull them. It's not gonna happen, but it's possible. There's like a 1 in 6, no, there's a little less than 1 in 6, right? It's like, it's a little bit over 1 in 5. Just in case, I'm gonna murder that thing, and then we're gonna do that one to kill the other one. Okay, so at least she won't have good boosters. Or at least she'll have to, like, you know, use her entire hand to make a board. Can I please see heals so I'm safe? 1 heal is fine. That's all I need. I will, honest to God, take a crit. Cause... Actually... Cause that puts her to 4, or that puts her to 5 now. See a heal. Please, I beg of you, see a heal. For all that is holy in this world. Oh, come on! Literally all 4 are still in deck and I can't see one. I swear, she pulls triples. Don't do this. Do not do this to me, Mika. If you pull triples, I am actually gonna break down. Okay. Okay. Last. Oh, okay, perfect, so both can hit now. That was my other word, that both wouldn't be able to hit, but that's good. Okay, 26, I'm at least gonna force out a card or 2. Yeah, there's the crit that I knew about. Okay, so walking into this turn, she has 1 hand card. I think, or not 1 hand card, but she has to drop 1 immediately, so... I can't use the skill, but sure, 30k. Oh, cool! Walking into this next turn, she has 1 hand card. She has to immediately discard something, and thank God that's out of hand. I might be fine. I might actually win this. I might legitimately win this. Yeah, hell no, that's not hitting as long as I live, lady. Listen, I have enough to block that, and I'm gonna fucking block it. End of story. 15k, my PGs are now free. Go to hell. Okay. And I have just enough to meteor again. The thing is, though, that if I don't kill her next time, I'm actively putting myself in the worst situation. No, okay, listen. Add whatever you want to this. I'm PGing this. End of story. We are not arguing this point. Guard. So sadly, no extra numbers are added to this thing, but the Vanguard's gonna have an extra crit. Don't you? I swear if you see another trigger. And it had to be the one that increases her hand amount too. That's exactly what I wanted. Top deck of Persona Rad. It's gonna be a heal, I can already tell. How many are left? I do this because I have no better choice. Soul Blast 1. Please do not soul charge a trigger. For all that is holy in this world, do not soul charge a trigger. Thank you. Okay. Battle phase. I meant to call final turn, but whatever. Okay. To block this, for a 1 to pass, she has to drop. I really hope that was 5, but I'm pretty sure it is. She has to drop 3? No, like she has to drop both that heal and, well, technically she only has to drop a 5, and I didn't drop an extra order, right? Because this is exactly enough to make 5. Okay. She has to drop that heal in a 5k to make it a 1. She'll probably drop the heal, a draw trigger, and hopefully she'll drop that last card that I don't know about if it can guard. Thank you. Because either way, this is still a 2 to pass, or 1 to pass. And thank God I see my heals in the situation where they actually proc off. So, I win? Probably? Most likely? I mean, she has heals left, so it's possible for her to live this. Oh, really? I can't see a crit? Well, all I know is that she has a grade 3 in hand. So, as much as pressure is kind of raining down on me, I have 2 freebie damage. No trigger. Also, unless this isn't over, she has to take both. Actually, it has. Okay. Thankfully, she did see one, because I was about to say, actually, if she's a heal, she's safe, because these can't hit without triggers. So, let's go. I won. Thank God. Go to hell. Okay. I beat the Hell Beast, so we're on page 2. That's great. We're making good time. Masaru is next, and this is heavily rigged in his favor because he does not call rear guards that don't immediately go to soul. And Masaru is basically a 50-50, where either he doesn't get to 15 soul at all and he's still a dangerous threat, or he gets to 15 soul and I have about 5 seconds to make peace with whatever I have on this earth that needs making peace with. And him going first is not exactly what I want to happen because Barrow can pull off anything going first, and oh god. The last time a competent AI dropped a PG on me, I learned to live with a lot of regret and learned that the AI is incredibly smart when it wants to be. I am now suddenly feeling PTSD from that. And I don't have the ability to rush in this situation. Unless I want to call 2 triggers, and those are my only guarding power outside of the PG. So I am not doing that, and there goes a Persona Ride that I probably needed later. See a crit. You know what's funny? I run about 6 crits, 7 even maybe, and somehow I rarely check crits. It's weird, right? You know, I run, you know what's weird too? While yes, this is less amount than my normal, actually no wait, this is more than my normal Gravidia deck. My normal Gravidia deck actually runs less crits, and that deck somehow is seeing the triggers more consistently. No logic that anyone can say can prove otherwise. Go to hell. Okay, so he's at 0. I can't rush him next turn because I don't have goddamn grade 2s. But I can at least fill up my drop zone with meteors to apply pressure with these things. So, oh, you're a little too late, mate, but, okay, ditch, ride barb, skill, soul blast out the 3, draw a card, get 5,000 power. I hate everything. We're gonna play this to soul charge 1. And, you know what, fuck it. If I see a trigger, I see a trigger. He's probably gonna see a trigger in response anyways, but this is just in case, right? See a crit. Thank you. Crit to Vanguard. Power here. Watch. Gonna see a trigger. I can already foresee the inevitable because I know the AI hates me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know what? It's fine. Because I'd rather him lose that now as a defensive trigger instead of seeing it later and killing me with it. So, that's fine. It's not preferred, but it's fine. Okay, he's down 2 PGs. You only get the draw out of this, and I actually do need CB next turn, so go ahead. No trigger. Don't see a crit, please. Okay, oh god, he has a persona, right? Okay. So if I give him CB, he's gonna go on a soul charging rampage. If I give him CB, I do the equivalent of giving him a gun and saying fire away directly at my face. Which is something I shouldn't do. And yet, suddenly it's very tempting to do it, so... Knowing full well what I'm about to do is incredibly stupid, I search my deck for 2 of these, pray to God that one of these gives me a Persona Ride, in my hand please, and okay then. That is what, 3 crits down now? And that's all my Persona Rides out. No, you stay forward. Call this, pretend like that didn't just happen, and sadly I can't shuffle those back. So I am stuck with that now. And we'll play another one. And I don't even know what the fuck to say at this point. Okay, great. And your on-hit ability will come in helpful in about 5 seconds. Okay. Hopefully this works, and if it doesn't, then I'm dead. Because I'm banking like everything on this plan working. That is 5. Yeah, that's 5. Okay. We're doubling effects. Hopefully this works. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna cry. Because I'm now realizing that that was stupid. Because I probably could have just... I'm gonna have to drive check one of the last few ones, and something tells me I'm not going to. Well, please take this. See, any triggers. Any triggers, come on. Any triggers work, man. Any triggers, please. That was out of spite, wasn't it? Okay, power here, because I need that to hit. And then, again, I say power here, because I need that to hit. Okay, even if he sees a trigger, as long as I can hit with that, I'm fine. He's not going to let it hit, but I can maybe hit with it. Okay, it's a Persona Ride. That's 2 down. I know one's in hand. Okay, great. And now he's probably going to actually... This first. Because my thing is, I want to either CB starve him, or I want to get my orders back. Cool, I get to do the same thing anyways, and he lost another brainwash from that. Okay, skill, I will send 2 of these back, and then I draw, I don't even know why I bothered asking me the order of that, and then 13, probably gonna just guard it, but that's fine, because I put him to 4, this is now in kill range of next turn if I can get the 5th order out, which I think I can. The thing is, I'm gonna be dead the following turn, so... Persona Ride? Okay, let's see where his entire CB plan goes. We know he's down 2 heals. Let's see where he does with it. Okay, Pandemonium Tactics. I knew he had this in hand. Okay, that's 3 heals down, which is great. Please soul charge both triggers from this. Fuck. Okay, he doesn't hit 15, though. He doesn't hit 15. I don't have a PG in hand, though. Oh, yes, I do. The AI is not smart enough to damage starve me, is it? I hope it's not smart enough to damage starve me. Okay, so there's one of the last 2 PGs, if not the last PG. Okay, so the Vanguard's not going through. On the upside, next turn I can hopefully force out like 95% of the AI's hand. I actually need the CB for this, so against my better judgment I take this. Okay. There should be crits left. Hopefully enough to drive check and kill for game. I don't know how right I am on that statement, No, I am really glad I got to retract that statement. Move you back. Play this. Play you. Because if he soul charges more, he's going to be able to, you know, do the thing. And hey, that's actually perfect timing to be able to get that into Order Zone. Because it saves me a little bit of them, even if it doesn't do much in the situation. Okay, swing, counter blast, nuke, nuke, nuke. Dive exact. I messed up horribly because I clicked on the wrong one. And now he might live because now my triggers are not doubled and something tells me there's a crit near the top. Pull a crit, please. Man, you know what would have been fun is if I actually clicked the right button, because that would have been game right there. But I had to mess up like an idiot. And to my knowledge, I am out of orders. Well, I'm about to get 2 back, but not anywhere near the top. So this is now just a battle of who decks out first. And if I can just outlast him, because he has counter charges and I don't. So at some point I have to take a hit from him, which isn't good, but I mean, I'm at least winning right now. Okay, how many triggers has this fucker lost? 6, 4, so 10. None are in damage. I did not notice. Okay. 5k, counter blast 1, please. I hate you. Oh, he has exactly enough. Okay, yeah, we ain't living this except for life of me. So what did I say before? 10 plus the 1, so 11. Okay, so if he uses Barrow skill, he goes down by 3. And I should have just blocked this. I should have just blocked with the 5k, because that would have been smarter. Well, too late to go back and fix it. I am definitely PGing Van, because I don't trust him. Yeah, and all of our rear guards go to Soul. Sadly, I lose out on both of my things. This is partially the reason why I kept these two, not like it matters. Right. Okay. If I can top deck, I can win. If I draw into one of my meteors, which I don't think there's one near the top, but if I can draw one, I can win this. Okay, no trigger. He's at 5 damage. That thing is gonna go to Soul. Wait, I have a plan, I have a plan, I have a plan, I have a plan. Do I have the front in hand? I do have the front in. I'm taking this. I'm taking this. Here's why. If he soul charges, he goes down to 5. Drop per turn is 4. Barrow skill makes 3. That means if I can live past the next turn, I can deck him out. Because that's a mandatory soul charge. Right. Okay. All I have to do is live through the next turn, and I win. That's all I have to do. I just have to live. Can I top deck a meteor? That's not a meteor. Okay. Pass. Order. Call to rear. No. Okay. I'm just gonna do the 1. Because I don't need to do 2. I'm just gonna do the 1. Counter blast. 1. Kill that. I do get the 15k. I don't need the extra crit. And therefore, if I see a trigger, I can put pressure. Or a meteor. If I see a meteor or a trigger or both. Okay, there's the PG. He can't call Curtis either, because... Cool. He can't call Curtis either, because Curtis is game pretty much in my favor. Because he'll lose 2 deck cards and then deck himself out. Second check. Cool. Crit. Power. Because, obviously. I mean, like, this is a 20k drop, but... And if he has another PG, then great, but that pretty much means the next turn, if I live it, which is a high chance now, I can, you know, pretty much win, because he's not going to have enough guarding power to walk away from this next turn alive easily. I like how the one turn I don't have double trigger effects. It's the one turn I pull both the over and a crit, or just, you know, in general, pull either of the two. Though I did pull a crit last game, so fair. Okay, PG's literally the only way he's stopping this. Cool, he's lost all of his PGs. He's at 5 damage. He has 1 open CB. Next turn, he's dead. If I can live to my next turn, he's dead by just straight up deck out. So, don't kill me. Okay, great. I make it past the first hurdle very easily. He's already down to 3 cards. Now the question is how am I going to walk past this part of the hurdle? I don't know how many triggers you have out, good sir. Just doing a quick trigger count. How do you still have only 4 in soul? How many are in drop? Plus that one. 8. So 9, 13. Oh god. The odds of all 3 of those being triggers is slim. Okay, I win. I've already won. Yeah, I can just pass the turn now and it's a game for me. I'm not going to do that. I'm at least gonna try to see if, because he has 3 grade 3s in hand. I'm gonna try to see if I can push for game, but if I can't, I can't. Or I can just do this. I forgot I could just do, this was an option. Oh, no trigger. Suddenly Selfish Engraver procs off. Mandatory soul charge. Oh, I knew there was a draw trigger left. Well, I just survived via bullshit. Let's go. I have no idea how much time has elapsed on this. We'll do Tatsuki before we end it off. Okay, let's see if we can win this. Okay, anyways, let's finish this off with a good old win. Please don't let me lose this. Listen, Tatsuki, I appreciate you. I value you as an honored member of my team, and I love to be a part of your team if you would consider that. But I do need you to lose today. I would never ask this of you if I wasn't so serious. Or if you beat me, at least make it the best fight ever in your entire life. Because honestly, I don't really like playing Gravidia that much. No offense to any Gravidia players, I just... It's in the same reason of like, you know, you can't say that you love something if you hate being against. It's like, you know, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen type of deal. Like, I don't like being against it, and I'm not gonna force someone to like play against me unless like I'm having a really bad day and I need to win personally. Like, just a win. And even then it tends to be more of a loss, because as we can see, this is my normal luck with Gravidia. It's just the difference is my trigger luck's worse because we're playing Deer Days, because at this point I think it's like a common thing that luck in Deer Days is against me at every moment in some way, shape, and form. But okay, cool. No trigger. Second check. Okay, that's fine. Tatsuki's already going to 3. You know, this would actually be interesting. If I beat Tatsuki, this is the one time that we're gonna end the video off with a win, which would be great. Though something tells me Tatsuki's not gonna let that happen easily, which is good. So he's gonna go ahead and guard, but I still play him to 2 in the end of the day. And I'm at least gonna force out a good number, because I don't need CB next turn. Meaning I can guard for the life of me. Skill, mandatory soul charge, or not mandatory, but look at top 2. Okay, that gets rid of Mikani, and that sends a heal at bottom. And okay, you need to die in the next 5 seconds. Got it. Oh. It's a good thing for Tatsuki that he's the one going first. Because if he did that with me going first, next turn would have been a death wish for him. Just saying, because that's 5 cards out of deck in about 1 go. I'm gonna just let this one slide as I quickly go back to my phone. Do that. I have no idea what's happening. I looked away for like 5 seconds. I pulled a trigger, right? Good. Go, the critical trigger. This is what happens when I stop paying attention for about like 5 seconds. Ditch this ride. I did not mean to do that. I should really pay attention, but I'm not going to. No, it's just a matter of what they get. What do I do? You here, play that. Call this for reinforcements. Battle phase, swing at Van. Heal, recover damage, power here for numbers essentially. Putting on pressure. I like how when I stop paying attention, I'm actually relatively consistent at what I'm doing. You know what? Fuck it. Against my better judgment, I'm gonna do this. Because I can pressure for next turn if this goes well. 5k, skill, I soul charge one. Sure. You know what? I'm not even gonna question it. Okay, it's a chaos. 28 to Vanguard. Cool. Skill, sending meteors back. I have exactly 2. You know, I say, I'm not even paying attention. I like how when I'm not paying attention, I'm actually relatively good at what I'm doing, because I didn't even know I had 2 meteors in drop when I called that grade 1. I was like, you know, I think I have 2 meteors in drop, let's just call it anyways, because fuck it. I swear, I don't know how I do that. I don't know why I do that, I just do. Okay, here's the plan. Next turn we board nuke him. It doesn't matter what we have, we're board nuking him. End of story. Because we have exactly enough to do this. Bring it on, game. No. Intercept. Yeah, intercept.
Vanguardにアタック。これで良くなってきたね。パワープラス。スキル発動。
I'm just gonna take this.
ドライブチェック。ドライブチェック。これが僕の切り札だ。ダメージチェック。
Okay, and then 31 to Vanguard is gonna keep taking it.
ノーガード。ダメージチェック。
Anyways, 21 to Vanguard. I'ma just guard this one outright. And then next turn we drop meteor, we recycle meteor, we call your skill, and then we use the skill to search 2 more meteors. Okay, got it. Let's do this, baby! Okay, Tatsuki, I apologize for everything I'm about to do here, but I swear this is kind of necessary. Oh, I actually just got a better idea. Ditch this. Ride Nordlinger. Skill of Nordlinger. I will fetch from my deck these 2. We'll use this thing skill to soul charge and draw. Let's go. Call you. Use your skill to soul blast out 1. Where's the thing? Soul charge 1. And then we'll play this in order to soul charge again. And then hopefully this plan works. And I'm kind of tempted to call rear guard, but I don't think I need to. So battle phase, swing at face, counter blast 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is exactly enough rear guards, and it procs off the meteors. Both the Vanguard and that get an extra crit. The rear guard also gets +5. And yeah. So the only downside here is like he might survive this, but if he does, like, I didn't even pay attention to what his drive check was, so if he survives this, he might like crumble under the pressure and he might not. It really just depends, but like he's probably gonna drop at least 4 cards this turn to survive this. So yeah, okay, there's a PG. I didn't know if he had or not, because like I said, I wasn't paying attention to his drive check. Cool. See a trigger? Any trigger to at least let this one hit. Let's go. Actually, that's great, because I can do this. All effects to you, and then because it's doubled, I'll give all effects to this one, and boom! Now if he blocks 1, he has to block the other. I mean, it is possible for him to survive this. If one of those is a trigger and the other one's a 15, and the other one's a front, then technically speaking, he can survive this, but he'll lose his entire hand, so... Cool. Let's go. I don't know how I won that without paying attention. Again, I say. No disrespect to Tatsuki, I was doing something of great importance, but I'm sorry, man. Well, I'm ending this one here. I hope you guys enjoyed. In the next one, we're going to take on Kanji, oh god. Then we're going to take on Gosetsu, maybe Rasen, and maybe even Haruka as well. So see you all then. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, join us on Twitch, and I'll see you all in this one. Don't stand up, your Vanguards.